Silver's on the scene. It is Saturday, August 10th. And I hope everyone's week was fantastic and your weekend is set to be great for you. So have a great day today. Let me show you where I'm at. There's the warehouse, folks. There's the warehouse. It is unoccupied. It's brand new, but it's unoccupied. Okay, this is Nell Road. You go left this way as the camera's going. You go to Yogi Bear. I just came by Yogi Bear Park and the RV is gone. That doesn't necessarily mean Chris Proudfoot is gone, but his RV's gone. The spot is actually open. There's no one occupying that spot. Don't know if that means he's got it on hold to come back soon, or if he just moved his RV to another spot. But here nor there, we are 1 mile from the RV where it has been all this time. And based on my videos, people saw this is where we believe there could be a possible, allegedly, in my opinion, burial. So it's time to dig. Horn Lake digging. So what I'm going to do, here's the drainage ditch that Ashley with the Reckoning Company talked about. Okay, she talked about the drainage ditch here, right? Okay, I'm going to check this, and then over through those woods or that brush, a couple of trees, is where the circular pipes are. Now those pipes are, you see right here, just to give you an idea what we're talking about, you can see that these pipes right here, I'm gonna have to get that, I'm gonna have to get some light in there, but there's cement, right? So those pipes, they carry that water to run off, and much like you saw yesterday at Drake's Creek and Mary's Magical Place. So she first thought that was a water tower. Ashley did. Credit to the Reckoning Company. Ashley, she's great. And she thought that was a water tower. Then she came back and said, well, more of a drainage and that circular pipe. There's two right over there that never got used when they, in my opinion, built this warehouse. So we're going to look at both of this. I'm going to cut camera here and go in with my other camera to get some light. So here I am looking. I'm going to go back. I'm not seeing anything. It's dark. Really dark through there. I'll get a little closer. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, more to come. Okay, so I'm about to go up and do the digging. We have Silvers 2 is with me here. Say hey, Silvers 2.
Hey.
She don't like to be on camera, so we'll keep her off camera. So anyway, you see the dirt mounds up there, and that's what we're about to dig. So I'm about to hit that, and then we got a couple of gravel mounds too, so about 4 in total. But what I wanted to do before I did that was just take a look here, because if you take Ashley's reading, okay, she says these water that carry the water from there, and she mentioned the other pipes, which I believe are these unused pipes from the construction. So here's what I want to do. It's real simple. Clear this before I go dig, right? And so I'm walking through here. As you see, this is very big brush. Silvers 2, I just got into some briars. That's the way you wear long pants. Silvers 2 don't seem to care because she's over there. She's not in the briars. We try to keep it lighthearted out here. Okay. And just looking for an area, as I always do, that, bear with me 1 second. There you go. There you go. Cut those down, then you can step over them. I'm just looking for an area that would stand out if somebody was placed over here, a marker, something. Ah, little briar action, okay. So, I like this shovel though. Double and shovel, double. You know, stuff like this, just making sure that Allegedly, in my opinion, Sebastian's not here before I go digging. It's very deep over in there, but I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I'm gonna come in from that side. It's looking good, looking clear over here. Silvers 2. We go up through here. You know, these covered spots where it's like a tree would be in the way, just to make sure. You know, if you remember when I did my video before, I looked in those pots already. We'll look again just to confirm. You always wonder about right here. Looks like somebody burned some stuff. I don't think they did. I think this is just, it gets hot out here, right? Mississippi gets hot. Okay. All right, so you see the grounds right there. Here are the pipes. One's clear without even doing anything. Here's the mounds, gravel mounds. I'm gonna come through here and just make sure you got nothing here. Ooh, I remember before that there were stumps there, so we're gonna clear it from here. I'm going this way. Woo! Yeah, so we're clear here as we were before. Okay. So just one more spot before I get to digging, just to ease my mind and mark it off the list. We do have a few people showing up today. Both are on their way. If we don't find anything here, then we're gonna hit the abandoned house and check it out too. So, okay, we're good. All right, I'm headed over to do some digging. More to come. Okay, so here we go. If you remember my video, this was very suspect to me, and I was here 3 months after Ashley did her reading, and it was actually 3 weeks ago, probably today, 3 weeks ago today, I believe. As you can see, there's a lot of materials left over from construction. And as I thought when I was here that day, this is most likely left over from construction. But with Ashley's reading, I had to come take a look at it. So I'm going to, oh, that's a beautiful bird. Wow. So I'm gonna take a look. Here we go. Let's let the digging begin. Just the ground and the shovel. They're about to meet. As always, we don't look. As always, we don't want to find anything, right? But if we do, they can bring Sebastian home. That's the goal, right? And I'll stop right here too. I haven't, this video I've been running. Sebastian Rogers, 15 years old, autistic. Missing from his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee now. 166 days. Tomorrow will be 167. And it was Sunday when he basically disappeared, early morning hours of Monday. And we're about 5.5 months now, folks. So we've got to bring awareness. Hopefully these videos do that. That is the goal. The main goal is to find him. But whether I look at one spot or 500 spots and we don't find him, at least we're bringing awareness to his name. So hey, was that him in Walmart? Maybe it was. They're checking on that. The cops, the law enforcement are checking on that. And if it is, I'd be more than happy to stop digging right now. We want him alive and well, back in Seth's arms. But you have to check out everything, so here we go. I'm gonna have to get, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up more so in the middle. You gotta think about it like this, trying to be logical about this. If there's a person in here, be it Sebastian or anyone else, based on how long they are, I need to find a spot to where if I go straight down without moving everything, if I go straight down, I would hit something based on if they were laying this way, width ways or long ways. So that's what my goal is to basically stand at the top of this thing and go down. It is. I don't think it's a dirt mound as much as a rock mound. There we go. That's the dirt you want to see right there. You'll start seeing that. You know, allegedly, in my opinion, I had thought once before that, allegedly, in my opinion, Christopher Proudfoot, not wanting to spend as much time as he had to, for various reasons, moving Sebastian or hiding Sebastian. So, finding a place like this, where this mound has been here, I'm sure for a while, doing what I'm doing now, putting Sebastian in here and walking away, and no one would ever think to look. But we're looking. Right, here we go. Silver 2 and me have a lot of rocks in our backyard too. So, geez, this is very rocky. If I get to a certain point though, can you see that good? You come up over there maybe. Right, so we're trying to go down, straight down, and basically what I'm trying to accomplish and do here, you come over here, maybe right there. What I'm trying to accomplish and do here is getting in the center of this. Oh, look at that. Get in the center of this so I can feel confident that if we're in the center, then nothing could be, nothing can be in here that shouldn't be, right? Something like that. For those people who do this for a living, digging ditches or whatever, I already had respect for you. I got more respect for you now. Some white rock, but not bone. So we're pretty deep, but I think we're down where we need to be just yet. Right there, keeping me from going. just to give you an idea of what we're doing today, we have several spots. We're starting with the digging. Then we got another spot nearby this spot. And from there, we'll head to the abandoned home. Because we still, oh, you smell that fresh dirt? That means we're getting down. So what do you think, Silver Stu? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's anything here. Now, here's the thing. We have a person coming who has a ground probe as well as metal detector. The thought being, probe the ground, see what we can find, if anything's under here, as well as metal detector if there's any metal, glasses or something, Sebastian. But I'm seeing right now, I don't think there's anything here. Not saying that because this digging's tough. I mean, it is tough, but I've gone down a couple of feet here, what I consider the center of this. And if he was on this side or across, I'm gonna have to say no go. Okay, let me take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, what we did, Silver Stu, is she's standing there like she dug this. Don't let her tell you she did. She will try to tell you, and if I see any comments that she did, I'm going to reply quick. But no, so you see what we did there? I don't believe anything's there, okay? This one is much smaller, however, at the same time, could be something. So let's see if we can knock this down real quick. Just to, notice this right here. See this? That's the kind of cloth. Right there. That's the kind of cloth I saw at a retention pond across the street at this warehouse. And you know, I thought it might be closed at first, but it's not. It's some kind of felt that the construction guys use, or the concrete guys, or the asphalt guys. So see, once again, same logic here. Dig from the middle. So as you can see, if anything was here, and that's a very short mound, but if anything was here, we'd already be seeing it, okay? Because you got to realize here what we're doing, much like at Mary's Magical Playground, those mounds were on top of the ground, and my thought being, allegedly in my opinion, someone trying to hide a body quick or get rid of it, and then thinking later, why move it, just leave it there, because no one's ever going to look in a mound. So but we are looking, and we're clearing them off. So there's that one, and then I want to just leave it right there, and then I want to okay. All right, so let me get that from you. I see something over here I'm looking at. So we're on scene 1 and 2 together again. Okay, just rock. All right, so that's 2 we've cleared. 1, 2. And based on the experience with that, this right here is beat up asphalt from when they were doing things. Without his crane, I don't see CP over here doing anything with that. Okay, so let's go on down. We're going to go down now to the gravels. Same MO, method of operation, same MO, is we're going to we're going to just go at this and clear out, you know, from the middle out. So you see that immediately, you see what rock, much like a tan, right? But that gravel's been exposed. So, right? So we'll let Silver's 2 get over here. Probably go best go over there, through that way. Hey, come on this way, that's fine. Let Silver's 2 get here, and I'm gonna start moving this. So, just start by this, like this. You know, just bringing it down. Bringing the mountain down. We'll climb the mountain, and we'll bring the mountain down too. I hope this is sharpening the shovel versus dulling it. Don't know how that works. That was trippy. Turned into dirt. That was trippy. Did you see that? I'm like, where's the dirt coming from? So. Huh. See dirt right here too. Look at that. Okay, so look what we're seeing now. There's the dirt right underneath all this. I want to tell you folks, Chris Proudfoot himself makes himself unlockable. I don't know the man. I have my ideas of what I think he did. Early morning hours of February 26th, and those are allegedly, in my opinion, everybody has a right to their opinion. But I'm gonna say this, not knowing him, knowing what I know, the little I know, I don't see him out here doing what I'm doing right now. Especially if my theory is correct, where it was an accidental thing, and Chris is more the cover-up, protecting Katie. He always talks about protecting his wife. So I just don't see him doing this when there's so many other options. So I'm gonna consider this clear. We're right in the middle. If he was here somewhere, I think we'd have already seen something, smelled something. There's no smell. Okay. All right, so this is the second rock mount. And you know, one thing I'll say about this is there's so many of these mounds around. I know over at the Latimer Park, some people looked at some dirt mounds. But not to say he wouldn't be, allegedly, in my opinion, in another one. Still, he got these really close to where I believe he was brought. I think you could pretty much eliminate the others too, because as I said, this is no easy task. 20 years ago, well, 30 maybe. 20, 30 years ago, I could do this all day long. Be like Captain America, right? Do it all day long. But this is actually easier to dig than the dirt was, because the dirt has so many rocks in it. Here we go again. So there we go, folks. It's just not going to be where he is. It's not going to be where he is. We as you can clearly see, it's just not going to be where he is. That's good though. You dig, you want to find something, I understand, but in this case, we don't want to find that, you know. The deer bones yesterday were a little freaky for me, so I just don't want to find that, even though I believe that could be where he is. So Silver Stew, let's go this way real quick. Have to watch Silver Stew. She will take off in the other direction. I love her to death though. So she's great. Love, love, love her. Okay, so I just want to walk over here. We're about to make a way, probably about a half a mile down. You don't have to come all the way in here, babe. Just stay back there. Just looking, as I've always been doing. And you know, just to kind of repeat what I've said before, and you know, in case you're just tuning in, as they say, right? But how did I begin this? Well, I was compelled by this case because when I see Sebastian, even at 15 years old, and I don't know him, but when I see him, I think it's someone who needs someone to help him, right? Much like what I believe Seth, in my opinion, has been doing as a father, right? But to see, in my opinion, him not be treated well all these months and years before this disappearance, anyway, I felt compelled to step in. I made a video of what I thought happened out front of their home. That was my first original, for me, flashlight video. And then I realized I was wrong. Several weeks, a month, maybe 2 months later, I was wrong as I kept following different creators and the news. And so I came back and talked about being wrong, that flashlight video was taken from a completely different home. And that home is at the end of Stafford, coming into the neighborhood where Kellen and Stafford meet. And so, as you know, I've done some videos there. But here's the point. Being out here, some people ask, what are you doing? Well, first of all, I'm looking for Sebastian. I mean, could he be here? That's the main thing. Secondly to that is every time I do this, whether I find something or nothing, people can say his name and speak his name and be aware. Much like Cleveland Walmart, who was not aware of him until I went in asking questions. So gotta bring awareness or we're not gonna find anybody. So that's why we're doing it. So every time the video gets viewed, every time it gets shared, every time someone looks into it, all of us are coming together, all eyes on deck. Okay? If you don't want to be a part of it, that's okay. Cut the video off and go on about your business. But we're trying to do right by this boy, Sebastian, and bring him home. Our parents are supposed to protect us, not harm us. We're gonna go to another site, more to come. Okay, Silver's on the scene and trying to get a look here. So going off a tip, an email, and I don't know why they didn't say, but that there was a feeling or a thought that Sebastian could be in here. Okay, this is right off Dale Road. Car stops. Oh gosh, that's a big buck. Okay, that was where my chills were coming from. So they said just left of that, so I'm just gonna take a few steps back here. This is maybe bigger than the abandoned home, Silver's too. It's very grown up. Now, oh, it's roping it up for me. Here we go. Okay, so this is as far as I'm gonna go because the RV is that way. I hope the camera's getting it good. The RV is that way. Okay, through those woods. And that's private property, we know. So I'm not gonna go any further. But I don't see anything. There is absolutely nothing that would show me or tell me. I'm gonna step right in here. It says right to the left. This is the left. You know, all I see is what I mainly see is a lot of trash. People throwing stuff out of their car as they go by. You hear the cars going by. That's Nell Road. If you take a left on that road, you go right back to the RV about a half a mile now. We cleared the dirt mounds and the gravel mounds. We walked about a half a mile here, and this has been cleared now too. So yeah, this would be a perfect spot right off the road if you were going to hide something, but another spot cleared. Okay, stay tuned. We're about to meet up with another searcher, people who are out looking for Sebastian, who care, who've been doing it behind the scenes, and they're going to join Silvers on the scene. More to come. I just want to get a quick video of this. Why? I videoed this before. I think it's actually beautiful, actually, the way everything's laid out. It's a little grown up from 3 weeks ago, but the question, why? Why did this happen? We have to stop it from happening to so many others. RV is that way, half a mile. We just looked there. We took care of some dirt down there, half a mile, and I'm glad Silvers too got to see this. Last time she was in the car, so she didn't get to see this in person, so more to come. Yogi Bear Park, Horn Lake, sorry to say South Lake. Horn Lake, Mississippi, Yogi Bear Park, Jellystone Park, Saturday, August 10th, and the Proudfoots have left. Chris Proudfoot is no longer here, or he's moved to the back. I don't know the answer, but you can clearly see no trailer, no RV. More to come. Silver's on.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the digging up the truth in Horn Lake. Went through those 4 mounds, 2 gravel, 2 dirt. As I stated, as I was doing it, digging from the middle. That way, if anything was lengthwise or widthwise, we would have gotten down and seen something. I think that was the quickest, efficient way to get through those. Went through the area by the drainage pipe as well as those unused pipes. Nothing there. Went on down to the area where someone had commented to the left. Nothing there. And as you can see, we did a drive-by of the RV park. Someone had told me in an email a few days ago that the Proudfoot trailer RV was gone, and it is gone. It still could be in the back part of the park, like I had mentioned before. Why not go all the way to the back? We did a turnaround in the cul-de-sac, couldn't see it anywhere, and but it wasn't in that front spot, and nothing's in that front spot. It's just empty, as you can see in the video. So across the street is the abandoned home, the abandoned house that I've gone through once before, very little. Well, let me tell you, been through it thoroughly now. Christy joins us, Silvers 1 and Silvers 2, and the 3 of us. Let me just say, between the unalive animals, the bee stings, the stick in the ear, and yes, the police arriving on scene. A lot happens at the abandoned house. A lot happens. It was a day when we went through the house. It was an experience. Oh, not to mention the the insulation, the insulation and the hard breathing in there. Anyway, that's coming up later. In the next video, we clear the abandoned house. We take a few hits in the process, and we get to speak to law enforcement with a very happy ending. Silver's on the scene. Stay tuned. More to come.